Hi, my name is Charneika Brown, and I'm a family nurse practitioner. I actually specialize in electrophysiology with what I do, which is a fancy word for heart electrical issues and cardiovascular health and heart failure and all those things. I'm actually a 2002 graduate of Baldwin High School. While there, I was enrolled in our, at then, that time it was called the Health Occupations Program, which is one of the programs that is now available to you all now, but I think it's under a different name. I first learned about being a nurse as a little girl because I was a little child that was in the hospital. And so I decided I wanted to become a nurse at that time. I learned about being a nurse practitioner while in health occupations at Baldwin High School. And so I just kind of kept with it until I got where I am today. Like many of you, I enrolled straight from high school to college. I actually, while in high school, obtained my CNA certification. That was something that was available to us at that time. I went straight to college. I actually was a student of Macon State College, which is now Middle Georgia State University, where I earned my associate in nursing. I went on to Georgia College right here in Milledgeville, where I earned my bachelor's in science nursing. And then I went on to the University of Alabama, Birmingham, where I got my master's degree to become a family nurse practitioner. I think for many of us, we feel like when we're in high school, we have to know exactly what we want to be, what we want to do with our life, and we have to figure it out right then and right there. And for some of us, that's true. But I encourage you that may not necessarily know what you want to be, to just find something that you're passionate about, something that you love. I knew that I loved healthcare. I knew that I loved nursing, and I knew that for a very long time. I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do with the things that I loved most. I knew I had to be a good student. I knew that I needed good behavior. And I knew that I needed to be able to work hard and kind of stick with something to get to what I wanted to do for my career. I encourage each of you to find what you're passionate about and pursue that, not just for a paycheck, because no matter what you do, at some point it can't be about the money. The money might be good, the money might be so so. But if you're doing what you love and you're doing it every day, you'll never feel like you're working quite like you would if you didn't love what you were doing. Um, let's see what's something I would like to say about nursing. I think nursing is one of those fields where a lot of people say they want to do it, and then we all say that, oh, there are so many things you can do if you're a nurse, but you really don't see people doing a lot of it. Thankfully, the pandemic, which in itself wasn't a great thing, it actually was great for people who were willing to step out and kind of explore some other opportunities, because it really opened the field up to show you just how, even in nursing, we say you can travel and you can make good money as a nurse traveling. Well, now we see it in full effect. With telehealth and the ability to view patients and see patients and treat patients remotely right from your own home. That opens up so many opportunities for people who maybe they want to pursue a career in healthcare, but maybe they don't want to work at the bedside, but they still want to take care of patients. Well, thanks to some of these virtual options that are now available, that is an option to you today. I encourage each of you students here that if you see a career that even interests you in the least bit, start walking in that direction. And there's this old saying that says, aim for the stars, aim for the moon. And even if you don't land on the moon, you'll still land somewhere beyond the stars or something like that. And that's true in your career as well. You never know how pursuing one career path may actually open the door to what you find that you're even more passionate about. So, if healthcare, if you think it's for you, reach out to someone in your community that you can trust, and ask them some questions. Ask them how they got their start. You're never too young to start moving in the direction of your career path. Nursing is one of those fields where you can make a decent living, or you can actually do very well. Just like with most other professions, the more education you get oftentimes translates into the more money you may potentially make in your field. But money isn't everything. Healthcare is something that, to be in it, you have to have a passion for people. if you got to work with people. If you're doing healthcare and you're on the computer, that's one thing. If you got to interact with people, you have to be passionate about what you do, because a dollar amount cannot translate into, doing something that you love and being passionate about and doing it well. Um, let's see. So many things. I'll be available at the actual live career fair for questions that may be asked. I know as a young lady, when, as a high schooler even, I knew that one day I wanted to get married. I knew that one day I wanted to have children, and I didn't know if nursing was a field that would allow me to do that. But as now a wife, a mother, a career woman, somebody that's involved in my community, nursing was a great way for me to be able to do those things. I do a lot of work in the community with my children, with my husband, with churches, with, so many things. And those are opportunities that nursing has opened the door for with me. So be creative. Whatever you see that you want to do, even if you don't see it anywhere else, take your education. Let it be a tool that you use as a resource to open doors for you in whatever career path you want. And I think you'll be successful. Thank you.